A desperate search underway for a 10-year-old last seen nearly 24 hours ago.
Investigators admitted they had few leads on what happened to her after she left her home for school.
The little girl was last seen walking towards this park.
Friends posted her picture, hoping anything will help bring the little girl home.
A body found in the desperate search for missing 10-year-old Jessica Ridgway.
I mean, you can't help but think about your family. What in the world can I do to protect my little girls? I figured there had to be something out there that would have helped find her in time, or better yet, prevented it from happening in the first place. And there just wasn't. And that's when the Lassy Project was born. My name is John. I'm a husband, I'm a father, and I'm an entrepreneur. The Lassy Project is a mixture of GPS, crowdsourcing, and SMS technology to ensure that when your child is not where they're supposed to be, you're notified immediately.
My name is Laura, and I'm helping with the marketing for the Lassy Project. When John came to me, his passion shone through, his drive to protect all children that are out there from anything like this ever happening to them. You know, you can't be a helicopter mom. You do eventually have to start letting them go and letting them walk to their friend's house and walk to school alone. And as a mother, that's nerve-wracking. You don't know what's around.
Think of how far you can get in 20-30 minutes. When a child goes missing, they were last seen at 7:30 in the morning going to school, and we're getting the report at 4:30 when they don't come home from school.
At the same time, you don't want to be this nervous parent that never lets their child go outside and they can never go out without you. It's just not realistic. You want to let kids be kids.
I studied computer science and electrical engineering for 5 years at MIT. For the Lassy Project, I'm in charge of the technical infrastructure and architecture and making this thing work. The Lassy is like a guard dog on your child. When something happens, it barks, notifies us, we notify you, and then we can notify the entire community.
Setting up a Lassy profile is very easy. Parents don't have to constantly be watching on the computer or on their phone. You'll be notified the moment they step from their route.
They have an ability to call the child, enlist the resources of other people in the Lassy village to basically initiate a search and rescue team right off the bat, or they can close the incident if they've called the child and figured out that everything's okay. When we talk about Lassy villages, when we talk about communities and escalating it, it'll be based off these people that actually going to help in using this software to actually save these kids.
If you're a kidnapper and you're going to a neighborhood and you know this neighborhood is connected with the Lassy Project, you're not going to want to mess with it.
The ability to press a button and all of a sudden have hundreds of people looking for your child and knowing where they're at right now on a map and being able to see it is that's unprecedented.
So having a program like the Lassy Project is just magnificent. I can be everywhere without being everywhere.
Just like me, you don't want your children to be abducted ever. And you don't want to be worrying about it all the time. The idea of the Lassy Project is to give you peace of mind. To say, let technology work for me a little bit. If they're not where they're supposed to be, I'll get a text message. It's that simple. And if I ever am in trouble, I can elicit the help of my community. Every single member of the Lassy Project team is extremely passionate about what we're doing and what we're trying to accomplish.
You can't help but want to just jump on board and be a part of this.
I really believed in this idea. It's something that, keeps me up working on it just because of what it is and because of what it can do to change our world.